Welcome to Late Night Live, Saturday Night Live. I'll give it a minute or two and let a few people get in here and then we'll talk about it. As you guys can see, I'm back inside tonight. It's finally cooled down enough to get back in here with the lights and the backdrop and everything. Hey, Cubo Mexican G, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to give it a minute or so, let a few more people jump in, and we'll get to it. How's everything going? Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Like, I don't do well in the heat. I don't do well in the heat at all. I'd much rather have a hoodie and a beanie on, you know, than be out here with just a body shirt on and some shorts, you know. I'd rather be Levi's and a hoodie. I'm a lot more comfortable that way. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. What's up, Q? And let me give a shout out to the moderators who always handle business. To Q, to Ramona, to Cora, and to what's Jacob going by these days? Let's see. Here we go. Now we're popping. Tell did he know? What's up, Connor? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. You know that, huh? Hedge fund? Wow. What's up, Fascinating Facts? Dr. Disaster, what's up, bro? YouTube videos says, who broke you? The methamphetamine broke me, brother. But I'm back now, so it's all about the transformation. Yeah, almost time to bust out the Ben Davis jackets. That's right, Mexican G. Just cigarettes. What's up, Joe? You get the riper, you get less. Nah, no weed, brother. So, a lot of stuff happened this week. There was some YouTube drama between two of the creators. 22 years today, brother. Shout out to Brody. That's right. Congrats on that, bro. Looks like we got 35 in here. Yeah, 22 years drug-free. That's amazing, brother. Congratulations. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button while you're in here. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We talk about sobriety and where addiction takes us on this channel. And hopefully, you know, I can help some people to avoid hitting all the problems in life I did with addiction. So, yeah, like I said, 49 now. Wow, that's amazing. Smash that like button, guys. Collab, you still an addict. You smoking right now, dude. Never went to jail for smoking a cigarette, brother. Appreciate you, though. Fury says I'm an alcoholic. Well, hopefully you can get some help with that, bro. PHMLB says, what's the worst drug you ever did? The one that did the most damage was definitely meth. No doubt about it. The one that scared me the most, though, was we smoked a dip one time. Some, I guess, Sherm. Ooh wee. Dominic says, I sent your channel to my local police department. Appreciate you, bro. That is awesome. Hopefully they'll subscribe. Carrie says, I'm addicted to codeine. Maybe you should try to find a meeting or something to help you out with that, you know? Brody says, thank you, man. It was a struggle. I'm glad you help others with their addiction. Hey, bro, just hearing that helps me. So I appreciate you. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro, you know? Let's see. What's up, Monk? How are you tonight, brother? Cyanide in their ingredients also. Okay, cool. I would say yeah, Hector. But you know, one bad moment don't need to turn into a bad year, bro. You know what I mean? If you had a slip up and you realize it's a slip up, jump back on the horse and handle business, you know? So, baking a cake for work on Monday, says Monk. 4 layers. Nice, bro. Well, yeah, because they can tax cigarettes. Caleb, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. JB says, I've never down drugs, but I've done dope. I've been off for 5 years now. Congratulations on that, bro. Keep it up. That's awesome. Looks like we got some trolls in here, huh? Negative. Negative on that. So, you know, like a lot of you know, I've been clean for 20 years already. Been out of prison for 18. And we went to a trunk or treat event tonight where basically like a car club or something puts on an event where the kids can trick or treat, you know, out of the trunks basically. And there were a lot of people out there. And my anxiety kicked up, I think, because, hey, I appreciate you, Connor, because there were so many people out there. And the thing is, people just don't have manners anymore. You know what I mean? Hey, appreciate that, Mexican G. But, you know, I'm walking with my granddaughter up to, you know, one of the back of the cars, and all these people are just like walking in front of us and not saying excuse me, and like my anxiety kicked up, and like I wanted to like start pushing kids out of the way, like, you know what I mean, and like bombing on their parents type of shit, you know, like it just like frustrated the hell out of me. And like my wife kind of caught on that like something was wrong with me. So like I had to like take a step back for a minute and take a breath, think about what's going on, you know, like play that tape through basically, because, you know, if you just, you know, if you just act instinctively, we tend to get in trouble, right? So, like she even told me, hey, if you want to go to the car, and I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm good. But yeah, like, you know, I don't know. Ban the last fool. When you was in prison, did you drop the soap? That's funny. That's not a California thing, bro. I don't know about how they do it wherever you're from, but not a Cali thing. So, but yeah. Joel says hi, my boyfriend Brody. Uh-oh. What's up on the guinea pig? Me and check. Yeah, absolutely, Mexican G. And I agree with that, and the thing is, like, I always make it a point, like, if I'm in the store and I see somebody looking for something on the shelf and I have to walk in front of them to say, excuse me, you know? I was in prison for drugs, Evan. About 600 on the cigarettes. But yeah, like that's always been a big thing to me. And like I teach my children that as well, my son especially, that, we always have good manners until it's time to not have good manners anymore. And once, somebody's disrespectful or something, then that's different, but like you don't just, like, there were so many people in my space at that event that, like, I was just like, oh my God. Rehor? That's a great name. But yeah, excuse me, please, and thank you were mandatory. God help me if I had bad manners. Absolutely, 109% respect gets respect and respect until there's no reason to. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Do you need some attention there, buddy? Now you got 60 seconds to think about it. Your life. Well, what's funny about your comments? You know, if we want to play the troll game, then don't be upset when you get trolled back. Okay? I don't usually bite into that stuff, but if I burped without saying excuse me, that was a death sentence, right? Have to ban trolls. They pollute a quality conversation. I agree, Martin. Good evening from Chemo Star. Hey, what's up to Chemo Star? Uh, I'm doing well. You got a Coors right now? It's okay. Let's just keep it respectful. That's all. Looks like we got 74 in here right now. Do me a favor and hit that like button if you guys would. It really helps with the algorithm and everything. Hey, you're back. Let's see if you know how to act now. Wow, Stony. That's wild. Maybe mod and I'll funk everyone up in these comments. Where's that one at? I was 40 when my mom passed. Only said the F word in front of her twice. Caught beatings both times, right? Neither, Spartan. I'm on that sobriety thing, brother. But if I guess if you can do it responsibly, I never could. Have white supremacy tattoos. You don't have white supremacy tattoos. You were in jail. You don't have to have white supremacy tattoos to be in jail and run with the whites. That's not a co-requisite of functioning on the yard as part of the white program. Now, don't get me wrong. There's people in there that do have those sort of tattoos and are into that sort of thing. But I was a regular Peckerwood. I wasn't with none of the supremacy stuff. Tell you any Bible verse? John 3:16. For he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Sound about right, right? Ring my fade. Brody Gibson, Rehor, I hope I'm saying that right. Brody Gibson, I bet you won't ring my fade, though, keyboard warrior. Hmm. Hey, who's this stony person in here talking about essay crimes? Man, you got some mental issues. I was in jail for 20 years for killing the man who raped my daughter. If that's true, shout out to you, brother. You know, if anybody would mess with any of my daughters, I would do the same, you know, or my grandkids for that matter. You know, like those unappropriate crimes in the California system, if you will. I can't really say it because YouTube don't like it. Uh, you know, uh, those things, like, we don't call the cops for those things. You know, you act inappropriate with my kids, then I'm acting inappropriate with you. And especially my grandkids, the little ones, you know? Like, that is, like, I'm the most mellow, chill guy you'll meet. But certain things just set your boy off, you know? On life. That. Luke says, my life hasn't been going the best lately, but I remain thankful. It's just the fact that someone out there has it worse and we don't have the capacity to help. Yeah, I hear you, bro. You know, the thing is, sometimes we just got to take it one day at a time, you know? Like, life isn't always fair, as they say, you know, but, uh, we got to keep pushing, bro. Like, lately, uh, lately, in Southern California in particular, lately, there's been a lot of people that have been like jumping off overpasses and stuff, and it's really sad that it goes there, you know? Like, I really feel for those people, you know? Uh, Amades says I'd run with the skins. That's cool. Some solid ones out there, bro. Nice new cut, homie. Looking clean as fuck. Appreciate that, bro. Let's be nice to each other in the chat, all right? There ain't no need for that. Sorry, I bumped the phone. People who smoke indoors use the hand to block the wind. Unknown user says it's funny how people who smoke indoors use their hand to block the wind. Yeah, I know. It's a habit, I guess, huh? Yeah, that's not something that came out of my mouth, whoever said that about the N-word. Why am I in this background setting? This is where I do my recordings, normally when it's not too hot. So, you know, that's why I'm in here like this right now. He's saying you were CSC? Is it say OSC or CSC? I'm not sure. Are you opening up for a play? Smoking is bad. I bought. Man, I got way behind on the comments here, it looks like. No smoking in the comments, says Study with India. Make sure you guys are not smoking in the comment section, okay? That will not be tolerated. You will get a timeout until you finish your cigarette. You don't want the smoke, but Brody, come on, guys. Be nice to one another, okay? Brody's been rocking with me for a long time, so be nice to him. You got Indians raiding your chat, bro. Now my dog barks in Tinga. Ours. Monk says, both my wife and I are suicide survivors. If you have those thoughts or feelings, reach out for help. Yeah, I think you can hit pound 988, or maybe it's just 988 on your cell phone, and they can put you in touch with assistance with that if you're having those kind of thoughts. So please definitely use that resource if you feel you need it, you know. Uh, yeah, there was a there was an Impala. There was uh, a couple of Monte Carlos, like late '70s, early '80s. I really liked that style. When I was just getting started in the game, that was the ride right there with the Phantom top, you know. But you know, some Regals, stuff like that. Like, yeah, it was nice, and a lot of newer stuff there as well. Johnsky, you're funny. Uh, just all right. The next person that comments on my smoking is gonna have a timeout. All right. Like, I appreciate everybody's concern, but I'm a grown up. You know. So do me a favor and hit that like button while you guys are in here. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We are quickly coming up on 1,800 subs. Uh, and I appreciate you guys. You know, I was running late tonight to get to this live. My phone wasn't working, wasn't charging properly, so I had to jump on the wife's phone to uh, to get the live going. But I wanted to get on here because I love communicating with people that follow the page. You know.
Okay, I don't get on your live, but I hope whoever there can hear me.
Uh-huh.
Who's ever worried about your smoking, tell them to step off.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Next discussion, step off.
Yeah. The wifey has spoken. Yeah, I know that first. Hey, people with the smoking comments, just start timing them out. Why is that's my wife, man. She got my back, you know? Watching from Kenya, hello. Hey, shout out to Kenya. Clinton chair, I don't know what. Where'd you get that at? Get what? Ride or die, right? In Cali, a pack of cigarettes, the ones I smoke are about $7. And let's light another one just for the people. This one's for you guys that are so concerned. Let's see. Would like to inform you that after reviewing your YouTube account, it is being temporarily suspended due to fake subscribers and comments. If you don't want to get banned. Hey, I like that. YouTube customer service. That is very creative. And there's your shout out. Ban me. It's not like I'm making any money anyways. I just lit on in solidarity. Appreciate you, Monk. Now, I've never been to Kenya. Would love to come and visit, though. Yeah, she done checked the lames for sure, bro. Man, my wife ain't no joke. But, no, she don't actually. Consume Royal Stags and Mansion House Indian brands. I see. I'm always sad, just sad always. What's up, bro? No, she don't smoke. But she definitely got my back. You know? So why don't we give Jack a timeout, mods? Yeah, I used to smoke cloves back in the day. They used to say that they make your lungs bleed. I don't know if they did or not, but uh, you know, what? You're all videos like me. Yeah, Cora's my daughter. Good. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. No means a well-versed or devout Christian, but I believe that Jesus is just a character. Done lines. Yeah, I definitely have done lines before. Push a MC. That's what the channel's about, bro. It's about recovering from addiction. I was addicted for 15 plus years to methamphetamines, and it took me to a lot of really bad places. And now I'm here to basically spread the message about sobriety and, how, you can have fun sober. You don't need to be high or drunk or something to have a good time. It can definitely be done, and you won't need to go to prison or anything else. Uh, CBW, I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Boy, I'm not keeping up with the comments very well. Monk says it took me to bad places, jail, rehab, and Fresno. Shout out to Fresno. Some good people out that way. Do I speak, how do you speak Mexican? Do you mean Spanish? Fresno is worse than jail, says the Mexican G. Man, evidence. Are we having biblical arguments in the chat here? Yeah, I've been through Fresno. Never really spent any time there. Donnell Kinsella says prison scares me just thinking about it. Prison ain't a nice place, that's for sure. I did a couple years and never went back, basically. Can I tell you a story? Sure, tell me a story. Let's hear it. Oli, did I run with the skins? No, I didn't. Bollywood star Bob Video. Anton and my family is in the movie Troll Illusion about a man named Jed. Haven't smoked rock since Saturday. Well, that's good. That's good. So yeah. Not going to get me on that, Joe. That's a great story, Oli. I appreciate you. So, Joe, you must be saying so. Now, if you haven't subscribed, Oli, go on over and subscribe to the channel, bro. And if everyone else is in here, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. What's good, 4KT? Hope you're doing well. Brother Budo, where have you been? Are you really? That's awesome. I hope to make it to 85 years old one day. Uh, I'm from Southern California. Roshan, ever told you you look like Rick from Pawn Shop? I've never heard that one before. The one I get a lot is System of the Down. Have you heard of the YouTuber Dixon Cider? No, I haven't. Uh, the ones, are you using a green? It's just a background. I'm sorry to hear that, Oli. Everyone, I am safe by profession. That's good. It's awesome. I'm not broken anymore, Seven. I was broken, Bobby, and this is about my transformation, how I became sober and stayed that way. So, appreciate the question, though. 10 Man's a clown. On studying his teachings. Will he save us from... Do you like Wendy's? Skip it out. My grandson talks about this skibida. I don't know what that is. I did, didn't I? Nope, not going to happen, Joel. Can you give my uncle a shout out for his birthday? Third grade level reading, Bobby, not good. I don't know what you mean by that. I think I'm a little better than third grade, though. I'm in Southern California. My son told me a joke a few weeks ago. Wendy's burgers are dry. What's up, A. Hudson? How you doing? What's up, Goofy? Goofy-O? So, yeah, if you're joining us late, we went to a trunk or treat event tonight, and appreciate that. I'm doing good. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody, while you're in here. I appreciate it. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? What's up, Tanner? It's regular. I think they banned menthols in Cali. I think you can still get them, but on the low. Sorry if you're having a bad day today. What's up, Divergent? And no one said thanks in 5 years. Well, we appreciate your service, Oli. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Had my anxiety kicked up though earlier tonight. We went to like this trunk or treat event, and just too many people and too much lack of respect. Like people cutting in front of you, and I don't know. Like it just really got on my nerves. So you asked me to do on the guy from the mangoes. From the mangoes. Hey, I appreciate that, Elvergun. Looks like you went to a crack house. No, never been to a crack house. Definitely had some trap houses moving meth though, but yeah. Yeah, that happened to me at Arbacher's. Deanie. Totally know what you mean, Bobby. I've been paying so respect. Yeah, Yeah, it really is. You know, I mean, I understand a lot of younger people just don't get that, but it was just like so many people around me, and I'm standing there with my granddaughter, and people just like walking up in front, like I wanted to like start beating up their parents. But let me explain to you. Okay, Joel says, knock knock. Who's there? I'll play the game. Let's go. I've been to Seattle before. Yeah, when I was truck driving, I was in Seattle, up in that area, Tacoma. I'm just and I got a language problem. It's P Diddy, really? The hit of the Mongols guy. It's done, brother. You spelled it right that time. That's better. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So knock it off. I don't really even speak on those fellas, you know. You American? Yeah. California. Ghost Town says I live in a bowling alley. Man. What's a P Diddy? You know Mercer Island? I've heard of it before. I don't think I've ever been there though. So do me a favor and hit that like button while you guys are in here if you would. What does it feel like being American? That's all I've ever known. Divergent. So it's kind of hard to make a comparison on that. But, I know that in America we are blessed. It's a rich country as they put it, even though a lot of us aren't rich. But, a shaving ape says being American is not the same as it used to be. I agree with you there. Cortez Nikes are the most iconic shoe in California. I agree. Rainier says, can I ask something? Sure. Go for it. Vans, says Monk. Feeling of being American is the feeling of being broke. Hoodwinked and always packing heat. Man, Prophet of Truth just said it right there. Joel, I said, who's there? What's up, El Jardin? 1A to support my brother, too. I went to San Bernardino Valley College back in the day. My major was human services. I was going to be a drug and alcohol counselor. I wanted to work in the penal system. And, I was looking at the jobs. Corcoran and some of those places had SAP yards. That was my objective, was to get into one of those places. And as I was finishing up my schooling, Arnold Schwarzenegger did prison reform and killed the job. So, I ended up being a truck driver. Imagine that, huh? Yeah. XIAOZE says, I got a joke. All right, let's hear it. Yeah. You have smoked alcohol? No. Oh, okay. You live in Tacoma. That's cool. Yeah, it's nice up there. It was weird, but when I was in like Washington and Oregon, I studied human services. Divergent. Joel, who's there? I'm a truck driver these days. Born in Seattle, raised in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, that's quite a difference in culture, I think. Totally different demographic for sure. When I was truck driving and I would go through like Oregon and Washington, like I always felt really out of place there. Like, it might sound weird because I'm a white guy, but like I couldn't read people up there. And there were a lot of white people up there. And like I just like down here, like I can read people pretty well. I can usually tell if somebody's up to no good. And you know, I knew somebody was gonna respond to that. Monk says, haha, he said penal. Joel, we're waiting for the joke, bro. Who's there? Luke says, I wanted to be an electrician. My son's studying electrical engineering right now. So, yeah, shout out to him. He hopefully he'll be 10 times better than I ever was, you know. I'm working on it now, but I was a piece of shit for a long time, you know. Knock, knock, who's there? Shit, let me get my pants. Wow. Socks really fast. Sounds like you're talking Spanish. SOCKS. Super troll. Hey, at least we know who you are. You are a super troll. Shout out to you, bro. Now I'm a plumber's apprentice. Hey, that's a good spot to be in, too, though, you know? You can definitely make some good money as a plumber. So, yeah, shout out to you, man. Hopefully that goes well. You said my grandson says that these emojis are inappropriate. Can you explain? I'm not too good on emojis. Monk says I'm rocking Dickies and Vans right now. I love Dickies, man. Like I grew up rocking the Dickies and the white T-shirt, and man, I still rock them to this day. Like 32 likes, that's right. Shout out to you guys. Hit that like button if you're just coming in here. I appreciate it. There's some good money in the truck driving. Yeah, I agree. You know, one thing I will say, if someone's trying to figure out what career to pursue, trucking is a good one because, you know, once you have that Class A license, like you'll always have a job. Whereas, like, if you work in a warehouse or something, like it's different skill levels, you know, and nothing against people that like work in a warehouse or whatever, but you don't really need any experience to load or unload a truck. And like I said, that's said with the utmost of respect. If you're working, shout out to you. And but with the truck driving, you know, you'll always have a job. So it's a great profession as far as I'm concerned, you know. Monk says they are different white people up north. I agree, bro. I agree. Like I could not read these people, and these people made me nervous. Shout out to if you're in Oregon or Washington. Shout out to you. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone, but yeah, that's just how I felt, you know. Over the road trucking profit. I would say there's no money in trucking. Uh, it like I right now I'm doing yard for a big box company, and you know I make about $30 an hour. It's decent. It's Cali though, you know. In Cali, $30 is damn near minimum wage. So, you know, uh, what's good, Besnick? Uh, couldn't read this situation the first few times. Yeah, you know, I appreciate that, Ice. God bless you too, Jigs. The fat security guard says, "Remember the booty bandit in Corcoran?" I've heard stories. I've definitely heard stories. To it, I said in response to your "Who's there?" Two is there. Okay. My cat said, "Meow, fool." Better watch out. That cat might stab you. Plumbing is tough. Couldn't get my head around the S-bend in the toilet. Yeah, I got to deal with one of those S-bend situations tomorrow with with one of my toilets. So wish me luck and keep me in your prayers on that. Last time I had to do that, oh my God, I think I was saying cuss words I never said before. You know. Uh, I'm from Norway. I don't want to be a troll. You're good, bro. Ice says I'm a dude, by the way. All right, bro. Monk says I own more Dickies than I do White Sox. uh, Sister PP says, as a truck driver, what a cool job. Have you ever experienced about scary things while you on duty? Uh, God, I almost got blown over in the wind. Almost jackknifed in Wyoming on the ice. Uh, Man, yeah, it trucking is a dangerous job, though. You know, I'm a manager in a warehouse, and I make way more than a truck driver. That's cool, JB. Yeah, my boy, he had his Class A till he tested dirty. He was in a clearinghouse in 24 hours and can't drive DOT anymore. Yeah, that new clearinghouse thing that they've started in the last couple of years makes it rough. But for me, truck driving was a blessing because as I was finishing up parole in the testing that came with parole, I moved into that DOT testing for truck drivers, which you can get hit with a random at any time, and it really helped me to stay on that narrow path. You know. Uh, no, I cannot perform a backflip. What's up, Fractured Christian? Yeah, it definitely does, Mexican G. I was never at Corcoran. I was at Delano. I was on C yard for reception, and I was on A yard uh, on the 3 yard at the end. After participating in a riot at a level 2, they bumped me up and eventually AdSeg there. Oli says, I have to go to bed. I have a VA appointment tomorrow. Hey, appreciate you stopping in, Oli. Uh, hope that goes well, bro. Member. Looks like Fractured Christian has become a member. Shout out to Fractured Christian. I appreciate you, bro. That is awesome. Oh, how do I get okay? Appreciate that. You are the first member of this channel. Shout out to you, bro. That is awesome. Yeah, Corkin was definitely gladiator school, especially back in the day when they were doing those gladiator fights in the shoe over there. Like that got FBI attention and everything, you know? So, I read the description of your channel. You are an amazing testimony to what people can do to change. God bless you. Sub to you. Thanks again, Fractured Christian. I really appreciate that, bro. I'm just, my goal with this channel, besides leaving a legacy for my children that they can go back and hear my voice, is to help people, not go down the same path I went down. Like when I was a teenager, I always thought I was predestined to go to prison, and it don't need to be that way. We're not predestined to do anything. We can do whatever we set our mind to, is what I've come to the conclusion of. And just because everybody else is jumping off the bridge, I hate to sound like an old man with that one, don't mean you need to. If everybody else wants to go to prison and think they're going to get some sort of status, go for it. I wish you the best of luck with that. But prison ain't nowhere nice, you know? Going out of business right when I lost weight and needed clothes. I got 9. Let's see. Yeah, shout out to Fractured Christian again. Appreciate you, bro. Monk says, I like getting sent for a drug test 2 hours away from work. See you suckers later. I'm the same way, bro. I I feel like when I was on probation and parole, I never tested. Never tested. I wasn't gonna play the game. Wasn't going to uh, make any attempt to try to cheat it because I felt like I would get caught. So when once I got dirty again and it was time to test, catch me when you can. I used to say catch me if you can, but they're gonna catch you. They're gonna catch you. Your name is in a database, and whether you're here, there, or over there, somebody's gonna run your name, and you're gonna be in handcuffs. So uh, that's just what it is. Uh, Fractured Christian says, you are welcome. You deserve it. Thank you for being you. I appreciate you. Have a good. Luke says, y'all have a good Sunday tomorrow. Stay safe and keep the mind busy. Don't forget, God loves you even if you don't love yourself. Appreciate that, bro. And I appreciate you stopping by and tapping in. Taz says, me and the homies would cuddle in prison. That's great. I cheated a drug test once with a tea that was packed with niacin. Best to test, but peed fire for 2 days. I remember one time going to the parole office in San Bernardino. What's up, Chill Time? I went to the parole office in San Bernardino on 5th and, what is it, 5th and D, I think it was. I think they've moved it since, but I was going there and they had the building evacuated. All these parolees outside on the street on 5th Street. And I'm like, what is going on? And apparently somebody tried to cheat a test. They had that PVC pipe. They had a bag of urine under their arm so that when they put their arm down, it would squeeze the urine. And they had a PVC pipe running up underneath them. And I'm in the USA, California, Chill Time. And the PO seen it, and he thought it was some sort of explosive device. So they called in the bomb squad, and I thought, wow, that's crazy, But are you on probation? No, I haven't. I got off parole in 2008, and never looked back. Yeah, I used to like that night swap meet, Mexican G. That place was cool. You could get some good deals over there over there by the college, right? Gene says, "Are you real?" No, I'm not. Not at all. Imagine when carrying a bag of pee is your best option, right, Monk? I mean, geez. It looks like we have the real Joe Biden in the house. Thank you for being a Christian. We need more anti-abortion Christians. Wow. Okay. Chill Time from India. Hey, shout out to India. Johan, I did 2 years in the penitentiary and probably another 6 years in the county between San Bernardino, Riverside, and Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm an AI. Why do you keep ignoring me, says Joel. Doesn't seem like I ignored you there, did I? How you doing, by the way, Joel? You still hanging tough, bro? Hello, Himat. Shane Brown says, vote Trump. Para says, hello from India. What's up? Shout out to India. Yep, across street from the college. Always found cool shit there. Also where I got my pro clubs. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, about 8 years, Joanne. Yeah, we used to go to that night swap meet all the time. I like that place, What are you going to do about it? What you about over there? I don't know what you're talking about. What you about over there? Over here. You don't like us? What do you mean I don't like you? Do you regret doing 8 years? I wish I never would have got addicted to drugs, Johan. I think that, in all honesty, I wouldn't be the person I am today had I not. lived the life that I lived. We all have our own story, right? And this is mine. But I wish I would have loved to have made better choices earlier in life and been in a better position now. But you can't harp on the past. Basically, that was the life I chose then, and now hopefully I will be able to help some people by sharing my story. But I appreciate your question. What is penitentiary, John? Oh. What's up, Muhammad? He says hello from Pakistan. Shout out to Pakistan. I got a homie that's in Pakistan, Fahim. I used to work with him at Performance Team in Redlands. Uh, Good dude. Real good dude. Joe Boy says, I did a 23-year bid in Alcatraz. Cellmate was Al Capone. You must be about 120 years old, huh? uh, do I regret it? Yes. Ultimately, yes. Because those are 8 years of my life I'll never get back. Hey, Joel says, still sober. Got another meeting on Monday. That's right, bro. Shout out to you, man. You're doing the damn thing, bro. I'm proud of you for whatever that's worth. What's up, John Goodman? Monk says Capone had VD. I'm just saying. What are you going to do about it? Says, what is your channel about? It's about sobriety. I tell stories of where my addiction took me, to county jails, to prison, to a lot of the stuff that happened on the streets due to my addiction, in the positions I put myself and my family in, and what I did to change that, and what I'm doing now. You know. So I appreciate the question. Right. Uh, Joel wants to go on a date with Monk, apparently. John Goodman says Kentucky here. Shout out to Kentucky. How you guys doing out there, man? Did you guys get affected by that hurricane? I know. I think some of eastern Kentucky in the hills got hit pretty hard. So I am Stucci says, forgive yourself for past and live for the future. Absolutely. 100% agree with you, bro. Is here, and I will be there in about a half hour and a half. What's up, Scott Duggan? The past defines. Yes, you can. The past defines who you are. You made mistakes. You deserved everything you got. Now it's your turn to do better. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is, I never made any excuses for, at the time I may have been mad and said, man, if people snitching and stuff. But you know what? Something I figured out along the line was if you don't do anything illegal, then they can't snitch on you. You know what I mean? I have a civilian mindset now. Like, so, I think everything that opens in life is already predetermined. God has a path for everyone. I completely agree, Mexican G. John says, I did 5 in Lexington, Kentucky. It sucks. Yeah. I've only done time in Cali. I think it's different in a lot of other states than here. It's real political. It's real divided by groups. But, I'm from California, Mohammed. Conversation Channel says Robert. I don't know. I mean, I'm a convicted felon for sure, but I don't. It's not to glorify that lifestyle. It's to let people know that just because everyone else is doing stupid shit, don't mean you need to. And do you? Why did you did 6 in county jail? Did you go to trial? No, that was on the installment plan. as far as the county jail goes. I was on probation in 3 counties: San Bernardino, Riverside, and Los Angeles. And, I caught a case, got 6 months, uh, would go back, get a violation for the drug use, get another 6 months, catch another case in another county, get 6 months over here, now plus a violation over there. And like, it just got bad. Scott says, I'm going to sub. I appreciate you, bro. Roman says, shout out from Australia. Shout out to Australia. Appreciate you tapping in. Just be strong, Joe. You just got to do it for today, bro. Just got to do it for today. You're doing a great job, bro. Everybody's real proud of you. Fractured Christian says, got to get back to work. Have a wonderful night. You do the same. And I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate you subbing and becoming a member. Okay, Robert. It's all what you make of it, though. You could say that it's boring, but it's a lot more boring once those handcuffs come on and you're stuck in a jail cell for the next 6 months or 6 years or the rest of your life. So, Spock says, nah, Robert, sobriety is dope. Absolutely. You know, you know what's not boring to me is when I leave the house knowing that I'm going to come back to the house at the end of the day. When I was out there running and gunning and doing my shit, I never knew if I was going to come back home that night, whether I end up in handcuffs or dead. You know what I mean? Because of the actions I was taking being a drug dealer in the streets. So, I mean, to each their own. If you're not ready for this stuff, then by all means, do your shit, man. You know what I mean? Fix your nervous actions. I'm in charge of hiring at my company, and if someone moves around like you do, they wouldn't get 2 minutes of my time. That's cool, bro. The thing is, in the line of work that I do, I'm very confident. This is YouTube. This is talking. Public speaking, basically. And it is what it is. It's all good though. I'm from Cali. What are you going to do about it? Says, good job, man. I'm 3 years sober, recovering alcohol one day at a time, they say. Hey, that's right, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate your testimony on that. It just goes to show others that it can be done. So, just keep up the good work with that, And Robert, as far as that goes, he says, yes, I'm sober all week, then drink on Friday. So, yeah, sobriety has its place. The thing is, if you can do it responsibly and you're not drinking and driving and you're not, doing a lot of the things that come with abusing alcohol, then, hey, you know what? Do your thing. Like my way of looking at sobriety is different than a lot of other people's. Like you go to some of these meetings and you get these sobriety Nazis with it, Like if you can do it responsibly, then, hey, do your thing, bro, The King of Wolves, what's up? People get 2 chances. Yeah. I think I'm missing some stuff there. People are getting timed out. It says, good morning. First time coming across your channel. Your story sounds interesting. Are you sober now? Yes, I've been sober for 20 years. And, that's exactly what this channel's about. It's about my addiction and where my addiction took me and how other people don't need to go down that same path. So Willie says free Troy Kell, holding it down. Okay. Monk says, my friend did 9 years in Germany. He has crazy stories. I bet. Hey, maybe we could get him on for an interview, Monk, if he'd be down. Bless you and take care always, my brother. I appreciate you, Mohammed. Take care of yourself. Olive says, what do you think about us opening our borders? I think that you can't have a welfare state and open borders at the same time. And I'll leave it at that on that one. Robert says, congrats on getting yourself under control. Thank you. I subbed and liked your stream. Appreciate you, Scott. Gnome in Toscana. Robert says, I'm from California, red, trapped in a sea of blue. I hear you. What's up, AI? Says hi from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. Appreciate you, Scott. And like I said, Robert, the thing is, if you can do that responsibly, then that's cool, bro. You know? I got to frost my cakes, if you know what I mean. All right, Monk. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. There is Lord. I went to the county for stealing a leaf blower from Home Depot. Those Scante days are something I wish I can forget, right? Man, some of the stuff we do when we're under the influence is crazy, you know? Monk says, have a great night, everyone. You do the same, Monk. Yeah, being in jail sucks, for sure. Much love to the tribe, Bobby. I'm out. All right, Monk, take it easy, bro. Taz says, me and the homies had mandatory cuddle time in prison showers. Wow. AI says, K96255. I'm assuming that was your corrections number. Did you give it back to him, or you still got it? You have 58 likes. Appreciate that. I drink and smoke trees, that's all. Like I said, that's cool, brother. Hi from Australia. What's up, JL? I tell you, 2 months, no cigs, but I'm dying for one, LOL. Yeah, that's always been my hardest thing, you know? I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. It says 1.7 years sober from Frozen Coke here. Congrats. Home and stay out of trouble. Have for years. That's right, bro. 60 likes. Proud of you. Thanks, bro. Good morning from Germany, says Klaus. What's up, Klaus? Shout out to Germany. Opinion for being wealthy and having a stable job. Electrical occupations or marketing. I don't know much about marketing. I know electricians make good money, though. Oh, yeah. You definitely gain weight after you sober up. Out here trying to help others. Power to you, bro. Appreciate you, Robert. And I appreciate you subbing. GI says, my fingers stink. Maybe you should go wash your hands and then come back and hit that like button, okay? A lot of my good people I lost a lot of my good people by drugs, says Klaus. Yeah, same here, bro. You know, it's unfortunate. So we lose so many good ones, you know? Personal preference, I guess, GI, huh? Muhammad says, most welcome, brother. Keep smiling always, and huge respect for you from the bottom. I appreciate you, bro. Scott loves the Philippines. Who's knocking? Khurshid Bibi. But you're doing good, and you seem like a great person. Wishing you all the best going forward. Sending love from Jamaica. I appreciate that. Those opiate/heroin days are arguably more wild and deprived, says Cade. Why do you credit most to your sobriety? My family. Some says, what or who do you credit most to your sobriety? My family, my wife, my kids. What's up, 22 Savage? Honestly, when I hit prison, I told my wife to move on, and she told me I was stupid to just come home. Like I had been in and out of jail so much over the last 7 or 8 years that, I had kind of given up on myself, and she never did, and my kids never did either. So shout out to all of them. Like they believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and that was really important in me getting started in sobriety. So yeah. Let's see. Robert says, I quit meth 10 years ago cold turkey after a few years of partying, but smokes way harder. Yeah, I agree. Lord Drip says, I'm 30 minutes sober. Feels great. Hey, rock on, brother. I clicked both. I did the sub and like button because I love this conversation. I appreciate you, Scott. I will be voting this November. I'm not going to discuss who I'm going to be voting for, though. JD Delay type of channels? No. That dude's super wound up. Shout out to JD Delay. Like, I enjoy some of his content. I think we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly because I'm going to be going to the gym with my son and my son-in-law. That's one of the cornerstones of my sobriety is fitness. And so we're going to go hit the gym, late night session. Nobody in the gym. It's the best time in my opinion. But I appreciate everybody that checked in tonight. Do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that next time I go live, you'll be notified and you can hop on it. More than likely, I'll be going live again tomorrow night, probably around 9:30 or 10. Gabriel Verduzco, that name sounds familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? But yeah, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button before you go. I appreciate you, Gabriel. We'll be going live again tomorrow night, probably around 9:30, 10 California time, Pacific Standard Time. So be sure to tap in with us again. It's a great conversation. I want to shout out all the moderators, Q, Ramona, Cora, and whatever my son's going by these days. He changes his name on here a lot. He was the tortoise shaker, and now he's behind me or something. I forget what it's called, but yeah, so be on the lookout for that tomorrow night. Like I said, we'll do it again. Check out the videos I've dropped recently. Like I said, check them out. I think there's some good messages in there. And yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow. Remember, it's about building a strong foundation around you. If you hang around people that are sober, chances are you'll be sober too. If you hang around people that are active in their addictions, guess what? So appreciate you, Q and Cora. like I said, we'll do it again tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button on the way out. And don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing.